Welcome to A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host, Monique Robinson, where we highlight, celebrate, and recognize students from all over the country who are doing great things in the classroom, community, and athletics. Every student deserves an opportunity for hope and a future. So let's celebrate our students, the next generation of teachers, engineers, entrepreneurs, and future leaders. Join us on another incredible segment of A Better Chance for Youth show with your host, Monique Robinson.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome, and welcome. Now, I am here today again with another episode of Look at What Wilberforce Did. So, of course, I got on my jersey today. These actually, I don't know. People send me Wilberforce stuff because they know I'll wear it and represent. But I believe this one is custom made because it got my name on the back. It was a graduation gift from a friend. Anywho, but let me tell you some things that we have going on here. This week is actually homecoming week at Wilberforce. So happy homecoming to all my alum, friends, students, faculty, everybody that paved the way. But look, let me tell you, I had a book release. Actually, I had two. I have a new children's book. I know Our Family Began at the Woo. And then, but see that children's book, actually, the Our Family Began at the Woo is only for our family members. But if you go on Amazon, it's under Our Family Began at a HBCU. I know I'm different like that. It was a present from my parents. They celebrated their golden graduation from Wilberforce. So I'm really excited about that, and for them, because if they didn't go there, they didn't meet, I wouldn't exist. So, and I also have our anthology that is out now, Voices of Education. It just came out. We have some power pack stories for people who are telling their stories about education. Y'all know education is my passion. Now, took care of everything, I think. But we do have some events coming up here at ABCU. Now, this week, if you were part of the teen group, we did have our meeting virtually, and it was wonderful. Thank you all for attending. And I think that's it about announcements. Now, after this first commercial break, because I want to make sure that our guest is prepared, because I have royalty today. Like, she is, it's good that she's taking time out her busy schedule for us. But I think it's really important that we know who she is, especially if you're a Wilberforcian. So after this commercial break, I will introduce you to my guest.
Are you interested in attending an historically Black college or university? Hello, my name is Robert Mason. I'm president and founder of the Common Black College Application. Our application allows students to apply to over 50 historically Black colleges and universities at the same time for only $20. HBCU graduates have been some of the most renowned individuals in their respective fields since the late 1800s. In addition to that, our faculty and staff are truly committed to your success, and they have a vested interest in seeing that you do well. That, coupled with the academic rigor and the fact that you will establish lifelong relationships, are just some of the many benefits of your attending an historically Black college or university. So if you're interested in completing the Common Black College app, visit our website at commonblackcollegeapp.com to apply now. Thank you, and get educated.
Welcome back. So I have my fabulous guest. Like, she's the boss when it comes to alum. So welcome to the show, Ms. Del Woods.
Thank you.
Tell the audience about yourself, who you are, and what you do. I am so honored that you are taking time out of your day to spend with us today.
Well, good evening. Thank you so much. I am delighted to be here as your guest. I am so proud of you and all the work that you're doing with students across the globe, with all the young people and how you're mentoring them and doing some really great things with our students to elevate them, to make sure that they receive all that they need to do when they go off to college, and especially our HBCUs. Well, my name is Del Woods. I am the president of Wilberforce University National Alumni Association. I've been president since about 2 years now, serving in this capacity. And I'm so delighted and honored to have this opportunity to serve my alma mater, to elevate our school, to educate our students, to mentor them, to increase our enrollment, to give back, and to just continue to be the force behind Wilberforce with our alums collectively as we work together to make sure that we don't marginalize our students, but to make sure that we welcome them with open arms to show them that they are valued, that they are smart, and they can do anything that their hearts desire to do to achieve success. And that's what my goal is, to make sure our students achieve success when they walk through those doors of Wilberforce University. I can tell you when I first started at Wilberforce, so many, many years ago, I'm not going to tell you how many years ago, coming from a big city, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and driving down 42 through those cornfields, I was like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? I was like almost in tears. I told my mom and my family when they dropped me off, you guys can't leave me here. Are you serious? And they said, honey, you're going to be okay. And that was the best decision I made. I was kind of shy coming from a big city, even though, I came from a big city. I was shy. I was an introvert. But Wilberforce brought me to a place where I learned to be able to be more active, to speak up, to do the things that I never thought I would imagine to do. Leadership skills. It taught me how to think and how to navigate through challenges, because if anyone that went to Wilberforce know how Wilberforce is a school with many, many challenges. Not to say that those challenges are bad, because it made you stronger. It made you learn how to survive off of little or nothing. And you made so many friends because the people that you met there were from the type of same background as yourself. A first time college students, first generation, single parenting homes. But you know what? With all that, we did it with love. We helped each other. We supported each other. And we just enjoyed our time there. And when I look back, I think, wow, those were the best years of my life, because I have really grown into this person that Wilberforce has made me. And I'm so thankful for the opportunity.
Wow. I had no idea you were actually from Philadelphia till today.
Absolutely. From the big city, coming
Oh,
to the cornfields of Ohio.
oh wow. So how did you, did you grow up AME, or like how did you even hear about Wilberforce way there?
Okay, sure. Thank you for that question. No, I did not grow up AME. I was introduced AME after attending Wilberforce. I grew up in a Baptist church. And how I landed at Wilberforce is through a counselor. When I was in high school, I really wasn't on a college track. I wasn't really interested in college. I thought I was going to be a court stenographer. That was where my gifts and talents were. I took a shorthand class or a couple classes, and I was really good at that. And then all of a sudden, my mom said, well, let's go talk to a counselor. And this wasn't a high school counselor. This was a company that helped, inner city kids, to help them make decisions and try to, mentor them and guide and lead them for their future, endeavors. And after talking to this counselor, he said, well, why don't you try Wilberforce? And I was like, where is that? He says, Ohio. And I'm like, coming from a city, I was like, oh, I don't know about that. But I gave it a try. I applied, and I never looked back. I never looked back. I took it in pride. I took it in stride, and I did what I need to do to succeed.
Wow. And what was your major at Wilberforce?
So my major was business administration with a concentration in management.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So you had Mr. Deering.
I had Mr. Deering. Mr. Deering, if anyone went to Wilberforce, they knew who Mr. Deering was. Mr. Deering was one of the toughest teachers that you could probably ever have. But he taught you how to really think on your own, think on your feet, and he just didn't play any games with us. I'm
Wow.
so glad I had him as a instructor because um, I learned a lot.
Wow. That says a
Very
lot.
tough teacher, very tough.
That says a lot. I have friends who literally cried. Like, I don't know. Like, I cried with Dr. Situ, so I can only imagine. And Dr.
Yeah,
Mora too sometimes. But I
yeah.
love her
Yeah,
a lot.
he didn't. He was serious about the business. He was serious about his position as a professor, and
Wow.
it's like you either do or die. Yeah,
Wow.
but
Now,
he was a really strong-willed person, and he wanted us to learn. He wanted us to perform and to do our best.
oh wow. Yeah, that I've heard stories. I take your word for it. I did not have him. I was a
Right.
psychology major, but woo,
Yeah,
like I said, my
yeah.
hats
Most
off
people,
to you.
like I said, most students who took his class, they either, you know, succeeded or not, because we just had to work. Really had to work hard in his class, and he was an excellent teacher. And from this day, I'm so glad that I had him because he made you think. He made you think out of the box and just be the best that you could be.
Oh wow. So I'm gonna go into this next question, but I might give you a little think time because we gotta take a short commercial break. But the
Okay.
next question I'm gonna ask you is if you could just tell one teacher that they really prepared you for what you're doing now, who would that be? So right after this commercial break, I
Okay.
want that answer. And I kind of know it might be Mr. Dean, but it might be somebody else. You never know.
Okay.
Right
Yes.
after this.
Celebrate the excellence of HBCUs with the HBCU Trivia Game. This board game provides an exciting and educational way to learn about notable alumni, historical events, sports news, and more. This trivia game is sure to be a hit and perfect for college-bound youth, alumni, and the entire family. Don't miss out on this opportunity to support, educate, and entertain Get the HBCU Trivia Game today. Go to hbcutriviagame.net to order.
Welcome back. Welcome back. See, we have products. Y'all need to get out here and order that game, though, because our good friend, he actually invented that game. He's been on the show a long time ago, and then he even trusted me to do a workshop. So, yes, it's booking season. If you need me for Black History Month, you need to visit that link, and we can negotiate a price to get me to come out and facilitate the game, as well as some of the other things we do. But now I'm back with my guest. I asked her a question. Do you remember the question, Miss Dale?
Yes, you wanted to know which teacher was the best teacher that taught me where I am today, or taught me how to get to where I am today, or something like that.
Yes, ma'am. That's it.
Okay, so you're absolutely right, Mr. Deering. I have to give him most of the credit for where I am today because Mr. Deering was a very tough teacher, and he just taught us, to think on our own and to know how to solve problems and to be that strong leader, to know how to really work hard because in his class you had to really work hard. You had to think um, on your own. He did not spoon feed us or anything like that. And that's how I believe I got to where I am today because I know I had to really work hard at business. He was a businessman. He was very business minded, oriented. And that kind of taught me how to be that type of person that was business oriented, to do the things that I knew I could do, the challenges that I face in the workplace, and know that those skill sets helped me to get to where I am today.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm sitting here trying to hold that up. Something over here is about to fall down on me. But that's really good. Now I know now I do my research. I watch everybody I bring on here. It's not stalking technically, I just have to do my research. But you're a business owner, right?
Yes, I do have my own business. I also work a full-time 9 to 5 job, and
Okay.
also I have, a couple other businesses that I do. Mhm.
Wow. So that's good to know. So you guys, she's not just, the alumni president. She got a whole bunch
Yeah,
of things under her belt.
I do, but I love what I do. I love being alumni president. I love working with people. I love helping people. And of course, I love supporting my alma mater in the best way that I can. And I will go through great lengths to do what I need to do to help our school to ensure that we are successful and we succeed.
I love it.
We're going through some very tough times with everything that's going on in the government. Here in Washington, D.C., and with the challenges that we face. Now is the time that we really, alums, other HBCUs, we have to really step up. We can't always depend on someone else to do what we need to do for ourselves.
I totally love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Actually, the other day, in episode 1, and I might even extend this further than just homecoming, because we've had some notable alum, and I can't just squeeze it into 1 week. Like, some of our alum are doing some amazing things, not some, all,
Mm-hmm.
that I've met, even some of my parents' classmates, because I was at
Oh,
graduation
yes.
and I just was so thrilled listening
Mhm.
to
Yes,
I was like
yes.
listening to them talk about Shorter Hall, and I was like, well, they tore Shorter Hall down when I was here,
Yeah,
So
sure
it's
to
amazing.
Hall.
You had to
Mhm.
walk over there too.
No, I never lived over there, but it was there. The building was there when I was on campus.
Oh Lord, was the
Mhm.
administration stuff over there?
Yes, the administration building, the financial aid office was there. And they had, students living in Shorter Hall. I never wanted to live on that side of the campus. I stayed in the dorms that are, what are they?
Jackson
Right
asked you.
around Askew, yeah. Valentine, yeah. I stayed there. And then, I thought that that was the best thing for me. It was closer to the King Science Building, and we made do with what we had. We didn't have a whole lot at Wilberforce, and that's what made us stronger. That's what prepared us for life and for life
Literally.
challenges. We weren't living in Taj Mahal. We were living in, 2x4s with two roommates and bunk beds, and that's all we
Okay.
knew. We didn't know anything else because that's all we were exposed to. But you know what? We had each other. We loved each other, and we were a family. That's one
That's
thing about Wilberforce. It's a family-oriented university.
I
Everyone knew each other. We looked out for each other, and we took care of each other.
I totally agree with that. And it's funny that you say that, because um no matter where I go, especially when I travel, I'm always wearing something HBCU or some Wilberforce.
Yes.
And my mentor, sometimes he says it when he come and speak places, wear that HBCU gear and watch how quick your seat get, hey, might
That's
get
right.
that upgrade.
That's
Bam.
right.
I'm
Right.
just saying, people don't
Yeah.
realize that it's a bond.
It
Um,
is a bond, a
a
strong
bond.
bond. Hmm. Yeah.
Now we're talking about bonds, and I am here to support you in every way. I know before we got on, I was like, "Oh, I need to pay my dues while I'm sitting here talking," and I am going to do that. I have helped behind the scenes with a lot of things that happen, but I'm like, you know what? I need to go ahead and get ready for the next year. Go ahead and pay,
Right. Exactly.
because I really believe that the key to success is the student seeing success in the alum.
Hmm.
And that is the passion behind this drive to do the look at what Wilberforce did. Because they don't really know. I know when I went to school, the alum was always up there, but then again, I'm kind of cheated because my parents are
Right. That's good. Well, that's good. That's good. You're following behind their lead, and there's nothing wrong with that. And we just have to make sure that all alums have that same attitude as you have, that they pay their dues, they pay their national dues, their local dues, they get involved and become active if they're not active, because we need everyone. We need everyone's support. Together, we can make a difference. But divided, we will fall. So we have to contribute of our time, our resources, and, giving back. The giving back is a big part of a HBCU school.
Definitely. I love that you said it that way. Now, we do have something planned for Don Dance. I don't know. We have been trying to recreate. I don't know if you were there at Don Dance when we did the choir reunion, and everybody from that era where I was in the choir, we came back and we just loved on each other, and really got to see each other. Like, some of us haven't seen each other since we graduated, because we was like, that's it, that's all, Now, do you have anything you're celebrating at Don Dance this year?
No, I don't have any celebratory events for my class that we're celebrating this year, but I will be celebrating. Hopefully, we get these new dorms open and have our students there. That would be a celebratory event. As all of our alums know, we're building new dorms. The first dorm is almost completed, and then the second dorm will be considered the alumni dorm, which the alumni are sponsoring. We've been trying to raise this money for some time. We're almost there, but we're not at the finish line, and we got to get to the finish line so we can have a place for our students to stay on our campus and not have them staying somewhere else.
Yeah, I can truly see how that could be a unique college experience, and you're not really on your campus. Now, if someone wanted to pay their dues or join the alumni National Alumni Chapter, various things like that, what is the information, or where could they go to be a part of that?
Okay, so for the local dues, that is something that a person would need to reach out to their local representative. We have over 25 plus chapters throughout the United States, and we do have a list of a roster of those alums in those various cities. You can go to our website. That is the Wilberforce University Alumni website, and you'll find a list of the various chapters and the representatives. As far as the national dues, you can go to Wilberforce University's website to pay your national dues.
I just had to ask, because I know a lot of times I tell my classmates, look, you got to get involved. And they're like, well, where do I go? So thank you for sharing that. Now, I have a unique situation. I live in San Antonio, Texas. So I have to do like the national option, because we have some alum here, but not enough to have a chapter here.
Oh, we only need is 5 members to start a chapter. And you have to have a president. You don't necessarily have to have a vice president, a treasurer, and a secretary. So 5 or more members, you can start. You can initiate that if you like. And with Texas, I know it's a big state, and they have a Houston chapter. So I don't know if you're familiar with Judy Alexandria. She is the chapter president there. And even if you're not in Houston, you can still join. Where are you located?
I'm in San Antonio.
San Antonio. So they do a lot of virtual. A lot of the chapters meet virtually because it helps with increasing the number of people that are involved, because they don't have to go anywhere. So you could do that. You can reach out to her and join that chapter.
Definitely, because when I did last time I paid, I did the lifetime, but I was on a national, because it's never been a chapter anyway. It's part of the reason why we're doing this push to look at what Wilberforce did, honestly, is because I wear Wilberforce stuff all the time, and I always get, what is that? Where is that school at? Right. So I'm like, I'm going to show you. You're going to learn today.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, but if
or,
you're interested in starting a chapter in San Antonio, you can do that. Just make sure you have 5 members or more. You meet. You have to fill out a chapter charter, pay the dues. I think the chapter charter dues is $100. Submit it to the Alumni Association, and we can get you guys started.
well, you know what? If you are watching and you are in Bexar County, San Antonio area, anywhere in those surrounding areas, please let me know if you're interested. I'm game. I always
We
love
welcome new chapters with new energy, new ideals. Um, like I said, there's so many alums out there, and I'm sure there's a number of alums in San Antonio, Texas, for you to start a chapter there.
well, I
Would
would
love to see you start a chapter.
I would love it too. I know usually the one of them moved back to Dayton. Shannon, I think Shannon moved back to Dayton.
No.
She might be somewhere else now, but she moved, and
Oh,
I was
Shannon, you talking about Tunsil?
Mhm.
Okay, so Shannon's in the DC area now. She lives here.
Yeah,
Mhm.
she was down here, and then she left because we did a
And
college
she
fair
was
together.
in Dayton for a little bit as well. Yeah.
Yeah, see, everybody that they just moved.
They move. They don't stay. They don't stay in one place. And moving around, that's not a bad thing. That's growth, expanding your horizons. You want to, try different things and do different things, and more opportunities that come available. You take
I was
advantage.
sad when she left though, because I was like, we don't have anybody to help no more, because it was just me.
Okay. So
But
y'all
we
were doing some activities there when she was there.
Yes, we they have a local college fair that one of the Howard alum put on every year, and her and I did the Wilberforce table together one year.
Oh,
And
great.
it was fun. But I did meet some alum at our Killeen. We have a friend that does HBCU advocacy in Killeen, Texas. And I met some there as well. Like we here. But we
that's
spread
good.
out. So
That's
it's always
awesome.
good. And
That
they
is
come
so good.
So yeah, they come and support us in our stuff. So
Yeah.
I get excited. But
Yeah.
anywho, before we go, I have to take just one more commercial break, and when we come back, what are your final thoughts, or what are your goals for the Wilberforce alum this year? That how can we help you? Those
Okay.
are some things when we come back.
Okay. Thank you.
What if your greatest breakthrough was on the other side of your story? Inspire Me Moments, Living Out Loud with No Regrets by Anthony Harris Brown isn't just a memoir, it's a mirror, a movement, and a map to becoming who you were meant to be. Through raw honesty, spiritual insight, and empowering reflections, you'll unpack your past, embrace your scars, and rise stronger. This book is for the dreamers, the educators, the men learning to breathe again, the women reclaiming their worth, and the leaders who lead with heart. You'll find real stories of trauma and triumph, tools for healing, and moments that remind you, the cape was never in the closet, it's always been in you. Inspire Me Moments. Live out loud with no regrets and all heart. Get your copy today everywhere books are sold.
am still here with Miss Dale Woods. The Miss Dale Woods. We're gonna say it like that. Our National Alumni President for Wilberforce University. And I am so honored that she has given us time to give us some nuggets, her thoughts, her things that happened while she was on campus. But before she go, I want her to tell us, how can we help and support dear old WU, like the alma mater says, in the state of old Ohio?
Oh, right. The great state of Ohio. Well, thank you for that question. The way that alums can help is by reaching out to your friends that you know are not involved in the Alumni Association. Get them involved, get them active in their local chapters, and making sure that they have a voice. In order to have a voice, you need to also be financially active. Pay your dues, pay your local dues, pay your national dues. And we need your help in recruiting students. We're trying to increase our enrollment. We've done a great job from last year's enrollment to this year. We increased it by, we doubled the amount of students, but we still have a long way to go. So talk to students, talk to your family members that are looking to go off to college. Wilberforce is a great place to go to get your education. We have so many renowned scholars that graduated from Wilberforce University, like W.E. Du Bois. She was a teacher there. The King Science Building, Martin Luther King taught at Wilberforce, whom the King Science Building is named after. And Lena Horne, a graduate of Wilberforce. So Wilberforce is a great place, and I think that we as alums, we need to get our name out there more and need to get out there and recruit students and talk to students about Wilberforce. Share your experiences, share the success stories that accomplished you where you are today and how you got to where you are. Because Wilberforce is a place where we want people to grow. We want people to expand their horizons and to be that voice out there so that we can show the world that, hey, Wilberforce is an institution that produces excellence. And my last words is that every voice counts, every penny counts, every dime counts. And I want to remind you that we are stronger together when we collectively come together and put our resources behind what we said we're going to do. So those are my words. I want to thank you, Monique, for allowing me this opportunity. If you ever need anything, always, my door is open. You can reach out to me. You can find me on the website and send a message or go into the email address and send it to the communications team, because we are the force, we are the future, and we are going to be the #1 university in the whole wide world. That's the way I think of Wilberforce.
I love it. I love it. I love when you speak about this school with so much passion. But I think we all do. Like we literally all feel that way.
And the only reason why I'm not wearing my colors tonight is because I came right in from work and I had another business opportunity or business event that I had to do, and I didn't have time to change. I was prepared before, but it's all good.
It's okay. It's okay. Even that you came and spoke your heart, and I learned so much about you. And I'm like, I've been talking to her for years in this social media space.
Right. Yes. I'm following you on your page, and you're doing a tremendous job of getting our name out there. And I think that is important because there's still people out there who have never heard of Wilberforce. So what you're doing by putting that information out there on the social media platforms is so important. We got to raise the bar and let people know who we are and tell our story.
Exactly. So just like now, you heard the call, even from me. Now you heard it from our National President. If you have a story and you want to tell it, I, think I'm going to go past homecoming because we have some amazing alum. So from now, until the end of the year, probably, I really want to get this message out because I live here and I have to literally, it's like I'm almost arguing with people to tell them about my school. So, I mean, I have other advanced degrees. This is the only one that matters. So I will argue about Wilberforce.
Well, I say to you is continue to do what you do by raising the awareness of Wilberforce, recruit students that you think will be a perfect match for Wilberforce. Because I'm going to say this, and I don't mean this to be negative. Wilberforce is not for everybody. And we know that, but there's students out there that we know we can help that aren't able to, find their way, and we can help them find their way. And Wilberforce would be a training ground for them. Definitely.
So I want to thank you again for coming on today. I truly, truly appreciate you giving up your time, your nuggets. I learned more about you.
I'm glad to be here. And if there's anything else I can do to help, I was hoping that our alumni director or director of alumni affairs would be able to join us, but it was so last minute. She's new, and I know she has a lot that she can offer.
And it's homecoming week too, so
it's homecoming, and we're going to have a good time. We're going to show our brand and do what we do, the woo way.
Definitely. So, I mean, anybody that is listening or watching, because we do have our feeds that are on Apple Music, Spotify, iTunes. You can find us anywhere under A Better Chance for Youth television show. Please, 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 if you are interested in being interviewed, I know I probably would get in trouble for saying this. I don't charge, but if you choose to donate to our nonprofit, that's fine.
Absolutely.
I just want to get the message out.
We got to support each other. That's another thing. We got to support each other, especially minority-owned businesses.
Yes, it's important to get the message out. And so
I commend you for all that you're doing.
Thank you. It's all in love. I mean, because Wilberforce poured into me. Because if you watch some of the previous interviews, these people are not faking. They're telling you the real deal, how I used to act. Thank God for deliverance and change. But Wilberforce made me who I am. So that's why I am so giving to my time and things I put in and when I talk about it.
Great.
So awesome. It's been real, but we got to go.
Okay. Well, thank you again. And I'm here. If you need anything from me, I'm here to support in any way that I can.
Definitely. So you have watched another episode of Look at What Wilberforce Did. This is episode 2. And I've extended it because I just felt it's necessary.
That's good.
And felt it's necessary. So if you are watching, listening, and you want to get your voice heard, we got the links. Reach out to us. Have a good day.
Good. Well, thank you again, and have a great evening.
You too.
Bye-bye.
For inspiration, motivation, and the good news of Jesus Christ, look no further. The Daily Gospel Network has what you need. With more than 300 ministries from all over the country broadcasting every week, you're sure to get your dose of spirit-filled encouragement from the great programs on the Daily Gospel Network. Catch the Daily Gospel Network on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, all mobile devices, and the internet.
Tune in to A Better Chance for Youth television show with host Monique Robinson on the Daily Gospel Network, the television show dedicated to highlighting incredible students on their quest to change the world. Join us every week as we uplift the youth and help them on their journey to the bright future they deserve. Catch A Better Chance for Youth television show with host Monique Robinson on the Daily Gospel Network. Thanks for watching A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host, Monique Robinson. The television show where we highlight incredible students in their quest to change the world. Join us each and every week as we uplift our youth and help them on their journey to the bright future they deserve. So until next time, God bless. From your friends on A Better Chance for Youth television show with your host, Monique Robinson.